Before we get to your full weather with Christian, check out this video that Bradley sent in of 2 deer enjoying the first snowfall near Brunswick. Thanks so much for sending this in to us, Bradley. Remember, you can always share your photos and videos with us using the Near Me section of the News Center Maine mobile app. I love that one that's just chilling in the back there.
Yeah, the one that's laying down.
Yeah, that's me.
So cute. And you know, what a day we've had. We've had snow. We're ending it with the Northern Lights.
Yes.
I mean, it's like, wow.
We've had a lot going on.
We sure have. And yeah, let's get right into it. We got some great viewer pictures to share with you of the Northern Lights that we've seen all across the state. You can see this from Ryan Breton himself. He sent us this picture of the lights in Scarborough, just absolutely stunning. Here's another great shot in Freeport from Don Huggan Jr. And this really captures our day so well, I think. The Northern Lights that we've seen all evening, and of course, the fresh coating of snow that we also have on the ground there. So yeah, it's been certainly a day that we've had here in Maine, kind of a magical one in some ways, especially if you're a fan of the snow. And who doesn't love the Northern Lights? We'll take another look at the aurora from another meteorologist, Jess Conley, sending in this amazing shot. I mean, wow, I am just blown away. It is really incredible that 3 times basically in the past year, we've gotten an auroral display at this magnitude. The KP index, I have never seen it this high. Last year's storms, it got to a 7 or an 8. Tonight, it's at a 9. Unfortunately, the weather not super cooperative all across the state, but wow, seeing those numbers, I mean, the aurora has been visible down to Florida tonight. That is just really impressive. And guess what? There's a decent shot that tomorrow night, we've got another chance to see it. Unfortunately, though, like today, the weather a bit uncooperative. So let's talk about our current weather. Some snow still falling out there. Bangor eastward, although that's quickly coming to an end. We were actually able to pick up a decent amount. Augusta or the Gardner area, yeah, we got a report of 1.5 inches of snowfall there. So yeah, could be some slick spots. Be very mindful of that for the next couple hours here before the wind really dries us out. Notice southern Maine, that little bite in the clouds where skies are clear enough to see the Northern Lights. Again, head outside right now. Check them out if you have not already. Current temps are cold though. If you are heading out, bundle up. 29 right now in Bangor. It's 21 in Rangeley. Wind chills even colder than that. And as we head into tomorrow, thankfully not as cold as today. Chance for rain or snow shower. Highs generally in the low 40s and a lot of clouds expected on our Wednesday. So here's a look at what we're expecting by tomorrow morning. A lot of clouds. Couldn't rule out a rain or snow shower during the morning hours. Looks a little better than today in the afternoon. More sunshine, temperatures climbing into the lower 40s, so a little bit more tolerable when it comes to the temperatures for Wednesday, but we remain in this unsettled pattern. So Thursday morning, yep, another shot at some rain or snow showers. A quick coating couldn't be ruled out with this as it rolls on through Thursday morning, so don't be completely surprised heading out the door Thursday, your car's covered in a little bit of snow. Finally, Friday, a day where there's really no precipitation in the forecast. All thanks to the storm system, which sits over the Canadian Maritimes for the next several days, keeping us on the unsettled. We're sort of on the fringes of it, so we're getting basically just the showers from that system. By Friday, high pressure from the west begins to approach, really making for a nicer forecast Friday into Saturday. Beyond that, we're watching a storm on Sunday. Models have been in great agreement about this for days now. A storm will likely pass just offshore. Looks like one of those scenarios where it's rain at the coast, snow towards the mountains, with a mixing zone in between. So Augusta, Lewiston very well could get some wintry weather this weekend. We'll be keeping a close eye on that system. Doesn't look like a major one at this point, but definitely could be some snow for parts of the state. So here's a look at the marine forecast, which remains very choppy with the breezy winds we're seeing out there. Gale warning continues through tomorrow morning, so keep that in mind if you're heading out onto the Gulf of Maine. So here's a look at our 7-day, very cool forecast for November in Maine. Normally we can squeeze in a couple 50s, but wow, only in the 40s or 30s for the next week. Friday, Saturday, our nicest days in the forecast. Watching Sunday very closely. The warmest temperature we can find, 44. We got our
warm 44.
A warm 44. We got our Florida girl here, Bailey. So
yes.
We'll see how you handle a full week of Maine winter weather.
I know, it's going to be interesting. I broke out my puffer today.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Are you like stocked up on winter gear?
No.
Okay. Well, we got to get her on that.
Yes.
Trip up to Freeport to LLB.
Definitely. Thank you.